I'm skipping example 8b in this video, and I'm moving on to 8c. In 8c we are using a form with some classes. So if you look at this code, it's a very simple code. Again, you have the app and the controller here, but I don't have an external script. So definitely I'm using a script here and defining my app and the controller. Now in that controller I have variables like master, update, reset, and then I'm calling the reset function as well. Now if you look at the model here in the name, you have a model named user.name and you have email and gender. However, if you study this part, you will see that there is no class used. What happens is you can have a class applied to input fields, and if the value of the input field is invalid and touched, then it is red in color, and if it is invalid and if it is valid and touched, it is green in color. So I run this code out here in my server, and then I will just try to touch it and leave. So I have touched it, so this becomes active, and then I have made it invalid. So when it is touched as well as invalid, then you have the background color as red. But if I do something here, like I write it and I leave this, it becomes green. You may notice that, suppose I refresh it, you may notice that I'm writing it and I leave, then it becomes red, because it is checking the validity based on the type of it. In the earlier one, that is in the simple text, I just type it and leave, it's valid. But for an email, it is invalid if you don't give the @ and some domain, right? In that case, it becomes valid as soon as I. Then now you can also study how this user object is being populated. You see that the user object is the JSON object with name and email as the properties, and then we have male, gender, or the female gender, right? Now this is how you have it. If I click on save, what does save do? The save will call the update function, and what does update do? Update will copy the user to master, right? Now if I click on reset, you see that it is not resetting, it is not clearing everything up, because on call of reset function I'm only making a copy of the master to user, and master has already have this copy, right? However, if I refresh it and then without saving, suppose I have this, and then without saving I click on reset, you see the master is gone, because the current value of the master is 0 and you're assigning it to user. Master doesn't have a copy at all. So you may have to run this a few times to understand how it works. However, the interesting part and the objective of this particular video is about telling you how to use the Angular classes. You can know more about these classes in the Angular documentation or in our level 2 videos, where we discuss all these things in detail. Level 2 videos are advanced videos on AngularJS. This is the beginner's course in AngularJS, and it is free on YouTube. For the advanced one, either we give it to our classroom students or to those who subscribe on our website mentioned in the comments below. You can visit our website training.cedarinfotech.com, and we make the videos available to viewers who learn it online, right? And we also do it in the project.